looked, you had nothing to say. You chose to walk, give what we had away. I hope you get what you're looking for, but babe, with me, you close the door on everything we could have been. Don't go thinking we could be friends. No, you can't bring us back from the dead. 'Cause when you know, and when you don't, when it ends, it ends. When it ends, it ends. I really thought we might have been it, so my heart was shattered when it took the hit. Oh, I can't imagine doing all that again, even for one night, to see where it went. Here's the thing, you made your bed, I just got your stay out of my head. No, you can't bring us back from the dead. 'Cause when you know, and when you don't, when it ends, it ends. When it ends, it ends. End of the road, nowhere to go. You cut the ties, you burn the rope. So don't let me see your name lighting on my phone.
What are your names, please? My name's Daniel Ross, and this is Kelly Easton. Where are you from? We're from Australia. Welcome to the conference. You're in room 6. 5. Where's he from? He's from Italy. Okay. And where's she from? She's from Brazil. Right. And where are they from? They're from the UK, I think. The answers to the last exercise were all country names. When we travel or meet people from around the world, it's important to know the names of different countries. So let's review the names of some countries now. Here are 16 flags from around the world. Look at each flag and match it to the correct country name. For example, the first flag belongs to Spain, so we should connect this flag to Spain. Try the rest on your own now. All of the people from a country have the same nationality. Nationality. When we talk about a person's nationality, we need to use a special word. For example, we use the word Brazilian to talk about a person from Brazil. Brazil is the name of the country. Brazilian is the nationality of the people who live there. We use different endings for different nationalities. Notice the difference between Brazilian and Chinese. In Brazilian, we use Ian. In Chinese, we use ease. Complete the gaps with the correct endings to make nationalities. Use Ian, ish, or ease. Let's try the first one together. A person from Australia is Australian, so we should fill in the gap with an. Complete the rest on your own now.
Có được. Không đúng rồi. À, ê. Đi ra nguyên chữ đó hả? Để đi phân cái phần đó không? Sẽ được phân.
Now, let's learn how to pronounce these nationalities correctly. Pay attention to the stress in each word. Some nationalities have different stress than their country names, like Italy and Italian, or China and Chinese. First, listen to the pronunciation of each country and nationality. Practice speaking with the recording. Then, say each nationality on your own. Record your voice.
Track 14. Brazil. Brazilian. Australia. Australian. Argentina. Argentinian. The USA. American. Germany. German. Italy. Italian. Mexico. Mexican. Russia. Russian. Egypt. Egyptian. The UK. British. Spain. Spanish. Poland. Polish. Turkey. Turkish. China. Chinese. Japan. Japanese. France. French. Brazilian. Brazilian. Australian. Australian. Argentinian. American. German. Italian. Mexican. Russian. Egyptian. British. Spanish. Polish. Turkish. Chinese. Japanese. French. Huh? Brazilian. Australian. 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 Argentinian. Argentinian. Australian. Australian. Argentinian. 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 American. German. 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 Italian. Mexican. Russian. Egyptian. British. Spanish. Polish. Polish. Turkish. Turkish. Chinese. Japanese. France. 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 Fresh. Fresh. Fresh.
Here are 7 sentences from the conversations we listened to earlier. Each sentence is missing some letters. Find each sentence in the text. Then fill in the gaps with the missing letters. For example, we can find sentence 1 in the first conversation with Carlos. This sentence is missing apostrophe S. So we should write this in the gap for number 1. Complete the rest on your own. The missing letters in the last exercise are all contractions of the verb be. Apostrophe M means am. Apostrophe RE means are. And apostrophe S means is. Notice how we use a different form of to be for different subjects. Sometimes we use am, sometimes we use is, and sometimes we use are. Look at the example sentences again. Find the subject in each sentence. Then complete the rule for each form of the verb be. Now, let's use our rule to make questions with the verb be. Find the subject in each sentence. Then, use the rule to help you decide which form of be to write in the gap. Use am, is, or are in each gap. All right, now let's make sure we can use the verb be naturally when we speak. Notice that we do not write the contraction for are in questions. We spell out the full word, A-R-E. Listen and practice with the recording now. Pay attention to the verb be in each sentence as you listen. Then, record each sentence on your own.
Track 16. I'm from Spain. You're in room 6. He's from Italy. She's from Brazil. It's Carlos Moreno. We're from Australia. They're from the UK. Where are you from? Where's he from? Where's she from? What's your name? What are your names? Where are they from?
I'm from Spain. You are in room 6. He's from Italy. She's from Brazil. It's Carlos Moreno. We're from Italia. From Australia. We're from Australia. They are from the UK. Where are you from? Where he's from? Where is he from? Where is he from? Where is he from? What's your name? What are your names? Where are they from? You are in room 6. You're in room 6.
Here are 2 more conversations that use the verb be and WH questions. Some of the words are missing. First, read the script. Then, fill in the gaps using apostrophe S, apostrophe RE, or apostrophe M. Use the rule from the previous exercises to help you. For example, in the first gap, we see the word are has been done for us already. We use are here because our subject is they. Where are they from? Complete the rest on your own. Use contractions when you can.
Has. Has. Viết tắt quên.
Let's look at some other useful words in these conversations. The 5 highlighted words are examples of possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives. We use possessive adjectives to talk about ownership or who something belongs to. For example, Dave says his name's Hanif. The name belongs to Hanif. It is his name. At the top of the screen, we can see a table with 2 rows. The top row contains subject pronouns I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. We use these words to replace the names of people and things. On the bottom row, we can see possessive adjectives, but 5 of them are missing. Find the highlighted words in the conversations, then write them in the correct place in the table. For example, we can see the subject pronoun I goes with the possessive adjective my. Complete the rest of the table now. Remember the difference between subject pronouns and possessive adjectives. We use subject pronouns to replace the names of people or things. We use possessive adjectives to say who something belongs to. This is a picture of Hanif. He says, I love my car. In this sentence, the subject pronoun I replaces Hanif, and the possessive adjective my tells us who the car belongs to. It belongs to Hanif. Let's get some more practice with subject pronouns and possessive adjectives now. Here are 2 more conversations. Choose one of the 2 highlighted words to complete each of the sentences. Let's try number 1 together. What are blank names, please? In this question, the receptionist is asking for the names that belong to Martin and Julia. So we want to use a possessive adjective. The possessive adjective for you is your. So we should choose your for our answer. Try the rest on your own now.
Cậu.
When we use possessive adjectives in a sentence, we often say them very quickly. Listen to each of the sentences on the screen. Pay attention to the highlighted possessive adjectives as you listen. Practice the sentences with the recording. Then record the sentences on your own.
What are your names? He's from France and she's from Japan. We're from Vietnam. Our house is over there. What are their names? They're from Germany. This is her brother. That's his sister.
What are your names? He's from France and she's from Japan. We are from Vietnam. Our house is over there. What are their names? They are from Japan. They are from Germany. This is her brother. That's his sisters. That's his sister. That's his sister. That's his sister. That's his sister. That's that's his sister.
What are your names? That's his sister.
That's his sister. That's his sister. France. He's from France. He's from France. And she's from Spanish. He's from France. And she's from Japan.